Hello guys, this is Metroid Fusion, Part 1. I'll be doing 15-minute segments, and yeah, 15-minute segments, and this is Metroid 4. Yeah, I'm BlowMonkey51, your host today. Yeah, they're two different games, Trey. Yeah, so if I talk to a person named Trey, that's my friend on Skype. I don't know if his voice is actually getting recorded into this, but he will ask me questions and I will answer them during this specific part of the LP. Alright, so part A was a failed attempt at this LP, and I'm doing file B. And this intro is very long, and I can't believe I'm going to have to read it. I'd been assigned to watch over Biologics research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. And yeah, this emulator has like a turbo feature, kind of like speeds up everything. It's like, brrr. Yeah, I'm not using that in this LP. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. Play Metroid Fusion. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Oh no! The ship's shaking! Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Oh no. No, it's just drifting away! Don't die, Samus! It won't happen. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologic's vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to the light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seemed that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. And if you guys don't know, that's the baby Metroid that was from Metroid 2, Return of Samus. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. Okay. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. It looks like a giant peanut. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biological Space Labs, or BSL Research Station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt computer ICO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO, commanding officer. And so we go to what Bear of Love in his LP refers to as the giant floating turd in space, or the giant peanut. He's called it multiple things. Okay, so we have the map of the main. It's the main area. Well, it's not the main area. It's like kind of like the hub or something like that. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388 as well as parts of your suit infected by the X parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You're still unable to use most of your Latin abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yes, sir. Now go to the quarantine bay. Looks like we're going to the quarantine bay, guys. And we have movement. It's beautiful. And as I have said, I am not going to be using the throttle for the Game Boy games, as from what I've seen, it tends to lag the game, and it doesn't. Oh, and this is the only Metroid game I know of where you can actually cling onto platforms, like such. And all we have at the moment is our really cool looking blue suit and the power beam. Okay. I don't believe we can go up here at the moment. I don't think so. Nope. 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 As you can see, those doors are green, which means those are level 2 security locks. We have to unlock the level 1s first. So it's going to take a long time to get to all that. Okay, I'm making these videos into 15-minute clips. I've been recording for about 7 minutes. So that means, well, I'll tell you when we get to the 15 minutes, alright? Yeah. Okay, so apparently we gotta go to the quarantine bay and figure out what's going on as the eerie music plays. Yeah, Trey? That's why I don't use boost mode. And as you can tell, I altered my voice for this LP because apparently I wasn't speaking loud enough in my last recording of this, so I couldn't. Yeah, well, it's not a game I like. That's like really, because it's a 32-bit game. If you're playing something like Pokemon, you could turbo that. Like, oh, we can't go that way as we don't have the ability to do that. And it's not spoiling anything by telling you guys this is the Morph Ball, which we need to go get. But first, we need to uplink. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous, I can't even read that word, X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce. Killing the host creature, they also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems the Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You'll never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. As we don't have the one to restore weapons yet, you may also restore latent abilities this way. So pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. Doing this voice is really hurting my throat. I may only be able to do one video of these a day. Which is a good thing, because then I can get you YouTubers' comments and opinions on all of this. The station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive bio threats in this region. The X are gathering. That's maybe our chance to exterminate them, but you're only at 10% battle capacity. The chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Oh my gosh, this is so much text. Why is it so heavy at the beginning of the game? I forget about this. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now, get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Oh, my throat. That ain't funny, man. I can only go the one way. Which way is this? So yes, I will be doing a battery save, and I will be doing a save states between each video and before each bosses, just because the time-consuming recording process is like, if I fail, I don't want to just like have like a total upload of like 20 fails on a boss. Like, it's not really fun at all. Especially not for me and not for anyone. Apparently I missed a door down here. And you can... I don't want to go that way yet. Let's see. Yep, I do not want to go that way. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. Finally, I love the missiles. Some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? Yes, sir. It's clearer than... It's crystal clear, sir. Okay, I hope if I go left, the door don't lock behind me. Okay, good. Well, what is this way? That appears to be the way to the boss. We are not going that way yet. And really quick, I just want to check something out. There is a dead scientist right here. And we don't have the ability to go down there just quite yet. So we shall be moving back to where we were. This backtracking could be annoying, but not really, since, like, I don't have the map I usually have right in front of my face when I'm playing this game, because this will be a 100% run. I don't know how many parts I'll do, but I'll try to keep it as low a number of parts as possible. That computer reminded me of a gruff Federation commanding officer I served under the name of Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. And I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below whether you want me to read the text or skip it, because I don't know, it could be pretty lengthy at times, if you know what I mean. And that was a fail. Get up on that ledge. And we needed a space jump to get up there, so can't get up to higher. Yes, the data room is just ahead. I don't know why the computer always wants us to stop every 30 seconds, but it's part of the game and we're gonna deal with it. Whoa, that was some pretty electrifying graphics right there. So we have about 1 minute left in this LP. At about 14 minutes 30 seconds in, we're going to stop this LP, or I'm going to do my outro, and we are getting close. Electrified interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it as for you. Try to find another way to the target. It's located here. Yes, we know. That's where we should. That's basically where our first boss is. Yes, sir. Okay, guys. This was part 1 of Let's Play Metroid Fusion. As you can see, we will be going through that little area as I'll just end it with blowing up that hatch. So we will be going through there in our next part of this video. Catch you guys next time. This is BlowMonkey51. Have a good one.